What was that, Erin? You're worried about Jessel and Pavit when you should be concerned about you and Abe? Because it sounds like in a couple years, whether you're with it or not, Abe sound like he gonna be out in the streets regardless. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with another review for Real Housewives of New York, season 14, episode 12, Well Healed. This is a really good episode, y'all. I very much enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I cover books, TV, reality shows, movies, all kinds of things. Check out my playlist on my channel. I'm definitely a growing channel, so subscribe if you like what you see over here, okay? And especially get down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are, okay? Let's get into this review. So we open up with Jessel sitting down to go meet with Pavit at a French restaurant. Now they're at a French restaurant, but Pavit is ordering fried chicken and waffles and asking for it to be spicy at a French restaurant. That I mean they delivered it, but also you're at a French restaurant. Anyway, they're talking about the twins. The twins are in music class and how busybody these twins are. The music class is over here. This is what Jessel's telling Pavit. But the twins are all the way in the corner across town. They're just kind of talking about how the experience with the twins going to school is going to be a complete culture shock for them, and they're bracing themselves for this. I would ask about the highlights of Anguilla, and Jessel talks a little bit about what happened and how it was crazy, and that they were able to learn a little bit more about themselves. But she's still struggling with Sai and Erin and this whole privilege thing. And Pavit is like, "Are they crazy?" And I am Pavit as well. Are y'all crazy? Again, why question somebody's life? Even if you do that, you question it to yourself and you just watch for context clues. If there's anything that comes up that contradicts, call it out. But you don't just automatically just call somebody out because you have no idea. You have no backing. You have no idea. Anyway, she says that she wants to take some time to talk to Sai because she doesn't want Sai to feel like she was trying to compare her life to Sai's life, which is completely offensive and very self-centered. I don't think that's what Jessel was doing. So she wants to make sure she clears the air with Sai. We see the results of that later on in the episode. Y'all, I'm struggling with Sai, y'all. Struggling with Sai. Pavit plans a staycation. I got so excited. And they end up staying at the Ritz Carlton and they're trying to break their sex fast. Actually, I don't even know if it's a fast. Their drought. I would say a drought. They're trying to break their drought. Now, Pavit does say something about him having a secret nanny, and I was just like, Pavit, what? Vietnam and not a secret nanny joke. I mean, I know you might be my eyebrow is raised. My eyebrow is raised. Okay. All right. Jenna goes to meet with Brynn at what was it called? Henrietta Hudson. And this scene was so cute to me. I really love to see Jenna in her own element. And I was just happy for her. She recently went through a breakup and she needs to get back out there, and they plan a night out on the town. Well, I guess going back to her old stomping grounds because this is one of the first places that Jenna went to after she was forced to come out, not even on her own terms. I'm convinced that Brynn is trying to seduce Jenna so she can get her rent paid. Okay? Nobody else is gonna tell me otherwise. I'm convinced Brynn is trying to she's looking for a sugar mama or a sugar daddy or sugar non-binary, but she's looking for some sugar, okay? Jenna, watch out. Keep a good eye on her. All right? Actually are introduced to this beautiful, tall, gorgeous woman named Katie. Katie is, making small talk with Brynn and then also making small talk with Jenna. Obviously, Jenna is clearly attracted to her. She's flustered. She's like, oh my God, I don't know. Katie's asking her, how long have you been single? How long, how long, what's going on? What's the what and what in terms of her dating life? And Jenna's like, it's been, not a long time. I'm like not smooth at all. Jenna, we gotta teach you the game, girl. We gotta teach you the game because you don't need to tell them that you ain't been in a while, right? You don't do that. You still gotta like move like you know what you're doing. You can't let people know that you don't know, right? we gotta teach Jenna the game. We gotta teach her the game. Teach her the game, Brynn, and stop trying to get in her pockets. All right. And I thought it was so cute. So cute. Brynn comes in and is trying to like break up some of the nervous energy that Jenna is experiencing because it's clear that Jenna is very nervous. She says, I'm gonna broker this deal here. Let me here's this magic marker, write your number on her arm. I'm going to make sure that she calls you tomorrow, and then you guys do the nasty, and then you go on about your way. And I was like, that was so cute. I was smiling from ear to ear watching that scene. I thought it was so cute. Go Jenna. Go Jenna. Girl, love belongs to you, girl. Love belongs to you. So we see Sai, David, Erin, and Abe get together. Now, this is the cool thing. Like, okay, y'all forgive me. Forgive me. Not even forgive me. Listen, my boyfriend and he's not really a let's go on double dates kind of person. I don't think most men are. I think it's really the women. I'm a let's go on double dates kind of person. Now, part of me is like, I like going on double dates so that I can have like connection and we can kind of like bounce off ideas. And it's just easier to hang out with people who are already coupled. But the messy part about me is messy, just a little messy part. The messy part is when you watch people and their relationship and their issues, and they don't even realize that they got issues, or you didn't realize, and you just like, oh, so you're watching in 4K these people and their issues, and you just like, well, and it gives you fodder to talk about in your relationship. A little bit of fodder to gossip about on the way home in the car ride home with your man. Anyway, I know that's messy, but that's why I coach my. I'm like, don't say nothing. These are the things that are off limits. We do not talk about it. You, if somebody brings it up, you get grazed right past it. Don't you put our business in the street. Now they can do theirs, but we don't put our business in the street. Anyway, so they get together, have a double date. They recap the trip, and they bring up Pavit and Jessel again. I'm like, I know you not, Erin. Erin, what is this? Why are you all so fixated on pointing your finger at Pavit and Jessel? And after after this scene, I said, "Oh, I see why. I see why Erin. I see why Erin is so fixated on Pavit and Jessel because her whole shit falling apart." Anyway, so Erin asked the husbands, if your wife did not have sex with you, what would you be doing? Abe immediately responds and says, I'd be sleeping with other women. Damn. Damn, no loyalty. I'm like, well, what if she has health issues? What if what if she's going through stuff? He was just like, it's what it is. It's what it is. So then Aaron says, okay, well, then it's okay for me to sleep with another man. And he was like, oh, no, let's not get crazy. I said, oh, got it. So you just want to be out sleeping with other people. You don't want her sleeping with nobody else. That's a red flag flying, waving, and Aaron was trying to keep it cute the whole time. But baby, your slip showing. Your slip is showing. David, I like David, and I low key sometimes think, what the hell do you see inside? Okay, what the hell do you see inside? David says, I just think that the relationship would be over if we're still if we haven't slept with each other in a year and a half. And honestly, I think that would probably be the most reasonable answer. But Abe said I'm jumping in somebody else's panties ASAP, no questions asked. Again, this is the part where it got awkward because they started talking about swinging, but it didn't sound like it was something that the idea of swinging didn't come from Aaron. It's coming from Abe, and he's saying, in the next couple years or so, I wouldn't mind, swinging or whatever. And then they go into this awkward part where Aaron is like, well, maybe we can, maybe we can bring in somebody that's what did he say? Maybe somebody bring in somebody that's gay if I start sleeping with a gay man. I'm like, girl, what are you talking? First of all, don't be bringing gay people. They're humans, okay? You don't bring them in as sex toys. Are y'all crazy? Do y'all hear yourselves? One, two, this doesn't sound like something that you want to do. Do you want to be inviting other people into your bedroom? Because it sounds like you're just going along to get along, Aaron. This is the stuff that I wish Jessel was a part of so she can start using this mess against these hoes, because I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them coming for Jessel and Pavit. I'm tired when their own relationships are trash. Girl, Please, 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 please. She said, bringing in the gays and the unicorns. I don't want to live in a sexist marriage. I was like, girl, it look like your man about to go. He roaming regardless of whether y'all having sex or not, is what it sound like. Please, okay. Focus on yourself, mama. Focus on yourself. Yeah. So they talk about how Ubah is inviting them to sound baths and healing, and Sai is already like not against, completely against it. I don't want to do all that. I'm not into it. Anyway, we Bowman Rare Books. This is such a cute idea. I know some coins that's gonna cost. I'm definitely a book collector, as you can see. I want to have an entire room. I think I said this before. I want an entire library. So that's a cute thing. Bryn's look in the confessional, and also when she went to the bookstore, so cute, super cute. I would absolutely wear that. Birthday's coming up, and she also wants to dedicate a tree to, I think, in Central Park, to her grandmother, in celebration of her grandmother, and then also her birthday as well. Being a grandma girl, I'm a grandma girl. I understand. Grandma took me to the library as well. Also, that's where my love of books have come from as well. I see you, Brand. I see you, girl. I see you. Just in this, not when you trying to get in Jenna pockets or anybody else pockets, but I see you with the books and being a grandma girl. So I get you. So they go to the healing thing. I'm like, every episode, every season of Real Housewives of whatever city, they're doing some sort of sound bath or some sort of healing exercise. Uba says she wants to get a deep level of healing, and wants just to be able all wants these women to be able to get in touch with their inner girl or whatever. Brynn can't come. She's got COVID, which my boyfriend just got diagnosed with COVID probably a couple days ago. He's been quarantining, which is so hard because we live together. So I'm at the like he's designated to certain parts, and I'm always wearing a mask, and he's always wearing a mask. Like it's not fun. Not fun. Jessel's earrings and her outfit so cute. Erin's jacket. These girls are so I love fashioned. I love their outfits all the time. I think that's one of the main reasons why I watch the show is because the way they dress. I love, love, love. I'm like, oh, okay, I could do this. Oh, I'll pair that with this. Oh, I'll pair that with this. Oh my god! And now that I've watched this during the winter season, I've got so many outfit ideas for when I go shopping for winter and fall because I haven't done it. I should have started a while ago, but now I've got ideas. I can't wait to go. Anyway, they state their intentions before they start their meditation, and that's something that is encouraged for you to do before you do meditation because I'm very much into like meditation and mindfulness and things like that. So you state your intention before you start. And so that's what the girls go around and do. During the experience, the instructor is asking the women to, get in touch with their inner child, tell them that they're safe. I think specifically to Jenna, tell your inner child that it's a safe space. Because that's the thing. Like you can't just and I don't this is something that a very hard lesson that I had to learn. You can't just be vulnerable with everybody. You can't just be vulnerable all the time. People, you have to make sure that the space is safe. And if the space is not safe, you have the right to not open up and don't feel guilty about it, even if they're trying to badger you for your vulnerability. Your vulnerability is an asset. Do not share that with everyone because a lot of times when people are badgering you for vulnerability, they're trying to use it against you, i.e., Sai Aaron, because they have their own issues. They want to find somebody that they can try to pick apart because they got their own shit together. They got their own shit that they need to deal with. So, the experience is over. Food comes, and Jessel is sharing with all the girls. And I'm like, Jessel, you need to stop sharing your business. What you need to do is stop talking and listen to what they have to say so that you can use it against their asses. Okay? That's how you play the game. And I hate to even think like that because naturally I am not that kind of person. Naturally, I am very loving. Naturally, I want to hug and share love and be all of the things to people. But life has taught me a very good lesson. Don't play with these hoes, okay? And hoes can be men, women, anybody. Don't play with them because they ain't playing with you, okay? So Everyone's listening, saying, "Oh, are you gonna break the drought? Are you gonna break the drought?" I'm like, "Girl, Erin, stop dusting, please. Dust around your own front porch, okay? Dust around your own front porch." Okay, so Sai and London, their daughter, son and Sai's daughter, they go to get desserts. I think the daughter orders some macaroons and they get coffee and tea. And she's talking about her ballet recital. And Sai's daughter, London, wants to be a ballerina and she wants to be on Broadway and all these cute things. Sai needs to go to therapy. I think I say this every episode. You need to go to therapy because she started trying to talk about the things that she didn't have as a child, and I used to do this and I used to do that, and it just kind of felt like she was taking away from her daughter's moment. And that's what happens when you do not get the therapy that you need. Your daughter is not your therapist. I don't know if are you looking for sympathy? It's just, I don't know what it is, but you have to be very careful when you start trying to share your life experiences with your young children. They still need you to focus just on them for the most part, right? It's good to share your experiences here and there, but what she was trying to share, dear, you need to go to a professional. Don't be trying to steal your daughter's light. Like, let this be about her. This is a very important recital for her. Let's not make it about you, side. You need to go to therapy. Straight up. Pavit and Jessel, they're preparing for their staycation. They're going to a Michelin star restaurant. They are going, I think, Michelin restaurant. They are going to stay at the Ritz Carlton. I'm just like, I'm so excited. Jessel's pulling out all the lingerie, all the lingeries and whatnot and things, and she's like, "This is what I'm gonna do, and this is what Brynn coached me on." And Pavit is acting real weird, and just like, Pavit, do you like her? Like, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. He does say in his confessional, he says, I've been paying the marriage tax for quite some time. It's about time I get my return. I'm like, oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, they show Ubah and Brynn real quick. Ubah's doing a bath, and they're calling each other, just gossiping about the girls. Ubah had her hair in that water. Now I don't know. I mean, I know you can get your weave wet, but I mean, do we want to? Like, is that a sew in? I feel like it's a sew in, but do we really want to get our weave wet like that, girl? You don't. Okay, I mind my business. Okay, so we get to Sai and Jessel. Sai says that she didn't even want to be here, and this lady is 41 minutes late. Now, I understand being annoyed when someone's late. That's annoying. But the girl comes in apologizing profusely. She said, it took me like 40 minutes to get here. I was in the She was like, "Why didn't you choose someplace closer?" She was like, "Well, I was trying to be convenient for you." She said, "Why didn't we get together on the weekend?" She was like, "This is Friday. It is the weekend." And like, low key, I mean, it is Friday. Like, by 1 o'clock, I'm usually wrapping up of work. I'm usually wrapping up at 1 o'clock at work on Friday. Typically, I like plan my schedule to make sure that I have like hardly no meetings, no calls, no nothing. If I do have like deadlines or deliverables, I've already pushed those out. And then if you need to call me for a follow up on a deliverable, check out my calendar. I have the link in the bio. Okay, I'm gonna have a link in my signature. Don't, I'm not on no Friday. So Fridays usually are the time where I'm going to go have lunch, or I'm going to Target, or I'm not on my damn computer. Okay, minding my business. All right. Anyway, so Jessel shares that she and Pavit finally were able to break the drought, right? Let some water flow through. And she says it took her 20 minutes just to warm up because it had been so long. And sighs in her confessional, "I don't believe it. She didn't give me any details." What details do you want? The girl already told you that it took her at least 20 minutes to get started. What other details do you need? She thinks that Jessel is lying. What is Sai's problem? What is your problem? Why do you feel like every time Jessel opens her mouth to tell you about something, you think she is lying? So Jessel says, I brought you out because I wanted to let you know that I wasn't comparing my life to you, and I hope that wasn't what it came off as. I just wanted to be. It's just really hard for me to be vulnerable here. Sai looks this lady dead in her eye and says, "You know what, Jessel? I just don't care. I don't care. The women know when someone is BSing, and you're going around and your story just doesn't make sense, and you're telling us five and six different things, and you go from A to C, and we don't know what we don't know, right?" And I'm just kind of like, well, the lady is telling you that she has a hard time opening up to people. She's trying to open up, but no matter what you say, you're jumping on her like a vulture and trying to pick her apart. So then she goes in to talk about her uncle, and the uncle that she lived with when she was here in New York when she first moved from London. And her uncle was a alcoholic, and she said, when you shared your story about your mom, it brought things up for me that I didn't realize that I hadn't tackled. My uncle was an alcoholic and he passed away, and I did everything I could. And I was like, that was a moment for you guys to bond. So I, again, in the confessional, she's trying to take her story and make it's apples to oranges. I'm like, I mean, it's not your mother, right? But it is a close relative. And I mean, her uncle could be a father figure to her. And I would be a mess if my uncle had passed away because of something like that. I mean, it would be a mess. Like, I love him or hate him, I love my uncle. He's still trash, but I still love him for a lot of things, right? And that's devastating. I would be devastated. And she just looking at this lady just like, I don't care. I don't care. She said, "You know what? It doesn't matter. I've got to go anyway. Chief, please." Like, oh my side. This lady is telling you she doesn't like to be vulnerable. Every time she is vulnerable and tries to say things, she doesn't know what to say. She's scared to be honest with you because you attack her and jump on her every 5 minutes. It's getting so hard. I can't even say getting so hard to like Sai. I don't like Sai at all. I do not like her, and I guess her presence is important to be on the show because we need somebody that's messy. We need somebody that's mean. We need all that. Like the dynamics of the show. We need a Jessel. We need a Sai. We need an Erin. We need those people to be the way that they are. But watching it in real time is so annoying. It is so annoying. And I know that in real life, if these two women actually, I don't think that they would be friends at all. Not in real. They wouldn't even be talking to each other in real life. I think that Ubah and Jessel and Jenna, I think that they would be friends. And then Erin, Brynn, and Sai, I think that they would be friends, like in real life. Um, but not all six of them together. I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Erin running around trying to kick up dust with Jessel and her husband, and Abe. Abe is already planning how he's gonna sleep with someone else. The man said he wouldn't mind being a stag. He said, "Okay, it's fine if you sleep with someone else as long as you're in the same room and I get to watch." But you concerned about Jessel? What? What? Whoosh, girl. Wait, babe. Sweep around your own front porch. Sweep around your own front porch. Girl, anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Okay. And also follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter. All the things are in the description box. Follow me, I follow back. See you guys later. Have a great